Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to see what's new in MedDRA version 27.0. So as you are already aware, MedDRA is nothing but medical dictionary for regulatory activities, and now current effective version from March is 27.0. So we'll just see what are the version change requests. So before that, I'll just tell you that MedDRA gets updated twice a year. Major changes will be in the March or critical changes, while simple or non-complex changes are will be generally done in the month of September. So this is March change. So there are critical complex changes which are made at any level of the MedDRA hierarchy. We will see what exactly is the hierarchy also, those who are not aware about the hierarchy. So this is just a representation of what were the changes and which were accepted. So you can see here 1582 change requests were processed in this particular version change upgrade. So out of that 1206 change requests were approved and implemented. 310 change requests were not approved, while 66 changes were suspended, which will be considered for in the further for resolution and will be considered in the next version update. So this is just a pictorial representation of the net changes of the terms per SOC. So you can see, for example, blood and lymphatic system disorder, 47 changes in the terms were made. In the eye disorders, 32 changes were made. Product issues, 17 changes were made. So this is just example. So this is a pictorial representation of the net changes of terms for the SOC. So this is just for understanding purpose, those who are not aware MedDRA hierarchy. So top one is the system organ class, for example gastrointestinal disorders. Then there will be HLGT, that is nothing but high level group term. So example is gastrointestinal sign and symptoms. High level term, that is HLT also, nausea and vomiting symptoms. Then preferred term is PT, example is nausea, and the lowest level, that is LLT, is called as feeling quasi. So in LLT mostly we will try to match the verbatim, and then accordingly automatically other things will get mapped in the MedDRA. So importance of MedDRA, just examples are given here. So only, for example, lip sore and lip sores, only yes is additional here. Still what will happen? Lip sore is nothing but PT goes to lip pain, while lip sores we have to code a sore lip, that is going to PT of gelitis. Then sore gums, same thing, gingival pain and gingivitis. So that's why MedDRA, appropriate coding of the terms and appropriate selection of the LLT is very important. Then complex changes, no changes were made at SOC level. Also there were no changes made at HLGT level, the hierarchy which we have seen. There were two changes made at the HLT. Okay, so we'll just see what were those changes. So one was new HLT added, that is installation site reaction, that is going to these two SOCs, general disorder and injury and poisoning. While renamed, so applications and installation site reaction, that was changed to application site reaction. So if you understood, if you look at carefully, the changes were made at like application site reactions and installation site reactions or application. So these two terms has been the two different terms has been created. So those were split into two separate HLTs, application site reaction and another HLT is installation site reaction, to improve analysis. Because for example some products are there, for example ointments, for them if some reactions are occurring, then it will be it will be application site reaction, while for example eye drops causing some reaction, so those are called as installation site reaction because eye drops are being instilled. So to map it appropriately, these two HLTs, this one HLT was split into two different HLT. This was the complex change at the HLT level. Now primary SOC placement of PTs under HLT. So there were some uh, SOC replacement were done for appropriate mapping. So for example, in intracranial tumor hemorrhage, so like I mean 26.1 version, it was going to neoplasm, benign, malignant and unspecified. Now it is going to nervous system disorder. Same thing. So these were some cancerous, I mean carcinogenic related PTs, cancer related PTs. So those were going to neoplasm. Now it's going to the appropriate, I mean SOCs mapped, like instead of neoplasm, again respiratory, thoracic and mediastinal disorders. Metastatic will be go to respiratory, then peripheral effusion malignant will go to cardiac disorder. Okay, so these were the some complex changes of replacement of PT under HLTs. Then this is just for our understanding. I mean, it's not that much required, just for our knowledge. The newest available language is Finnish. So Finnish is the part of the 17 European Economic Area official languages approved for translation by the MedDRA Management Committee in 2020, which are need to be supported while I mean support the Electronic Product Information Initiative. Presently, these are the some languages: Bulgarian, Romanian, and all in the development, and these languages will be translated and made available in 2024 or 2025. Then the LLT changes. So below table depicts about the current versus non-current terms. So for example, LLT at LLT level. So in version 26.1, that was previous version, 78,283 terms were there, and now you can see current terms are 79,026. So you can see there are some additional LLTs are there. Then non-current terms, previously it was 9309, and now some additional I mean current terms were changed to non-current, and now the number you can see 10 additional, that is 9319. So now total LLTs, this includes PTs also, because they are also in the LLT distribution file. So you can see here current previously in version 87,592 LLTs were there. Now you can see 88,345 LLTs are there. Okay, so LLT currency status changes. So we'll see there are 10 I mean terms at the LLT level in the MedDRA version 27.0 that were changed from current to non-current. So you can see here the rationals are also given. For example, aplasia. So now it's non-current. Previously it was current term. So aplasia was demoted to an LLT under new PT, that is congenital aplasia. Now it will be under the congenital aplasia, and this change was done to avoid the confusion with the bone marrow aplasia. Then benign melanoma is misleading, potentially confusing, and is not well recognized in medical literature. That's why it was made non-current. Then Gordon syndrome, this was used, I mean this term is used for distal arthrogryposis type 3, and also for this type 2. So, and also sometimes known as familial hyperkalemic hypertension and all this. So this is a confusing term, and multiple some other terms are used as a Gordon syndrome. That's why it's made a non-current. So when such type of terminologies are coming, we can code the reported LLT directly instead of Gordon syndrome. Then now his disease is ambiguous and may lead to confusion. The eponym term LLT, Werner his disease, was added to represent the concept. So this LLT is added so that we can code it appropriately. Then infected socket. So socket does not only refer to teeth but also other location. For example, eye socket and all. So infected socket is very ambiguous kind of term. So now tooth socket infection was added under the new PT. That's why now we can code it separately. So infected socket as a general term made non-current. Then RCL infections. So RCL infection stands for replication component lentivirus infection in the context of this. So RCL can have numerous meaning like recurrent cutaneous and then leishmanias. So whenever these type of confusing terms are there, or one short form is used for multiple medical abbreviations. So in those scenario, to avoid that confusion, now that RCL infection is made non-current, same lies with TLC also. TLC can be total lung capacity, total leukocyte count, total lymphocyte count. Due to this ambiguity, the term has been changed, and same with TLC abnormal, now TLC decrease, TLC normal, and all these things due to ambiguity only, these were changed to non-current terms. Okay, so that's it for the MedDRA 27.0 effective version. So this is already effective in the from the 1st of March, and this is the link in which more details, if you want something to refer, this is provided by the it's available on the MedDRA site, so you can go refer. I will put this link in the description as well. Thank you so much.